Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning on this 09.24.2022. Current time is 07:54 a.m. Eastern Time here in Upstate New York, the southern tier of Upstate New York, where I live and reside. This Saturday morning, we made it to the weekend, and I am running very casual this morning. Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, as well as at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter. And I do have the morning coffee this morning and want to say good morning. We are live and we are up and about, and we are going to be trying some things here if we have one participant show up as far as that goes. But we are live, and let's see, let me start this. I think that's how I have to work it to get that up, and we'll bring that up as far as that goes. And let's see if that works. My camera, microphone. Oh shoot, you know what, this isn't gonna work because I need to do the virtual cam and I can't. Oh shit. Okay, I should have started this beforehand. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to try a test afterwards and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if Tony D is available because I'm not gonna, my first shot with this I'm gonna do with Tony D. I don't know. What if I start the virtual cam? Will that screw things up? We'll try. Let's see. Virtual cam going on. Am I still on? Start virtual cam. No. You know what? Oh, there's a good test. You can't start this thing on when you're already starting to broadcast. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and hang that up and end that. And what I'm talking about is guest star. If you're going to, yeah, I'm going to rate it as a 4 as far as, and that's it. We'll just get rid of that, and we'll get rid of the browser, and our CPU rate will go down a little bit, but. So this is just going to be a regular broadcast, I guess, as far as that goes. A Saturday morning coffee Twitch broadcast here, as far as I'm on an off day today, and we'll just hang out here for a little bit and do the flow here, the broadcasting flow, as far as doing that. But I was planning on seeing if Tony D, and I'm glad I didn't. I was going to tweet him, DM him, and because I think he's up and about, because he did have a tweet he posted up as far as that goes, and that's about 30-40 minutes as far as the time wise and stuff like that. So how's my sounding? Yep, sound is good. So let's see, we're doing good on all points here, as far as keeping my volume for the microphone at a lower level instead of bursting into the yellow and red there on the voice meter. Thanks to Helen there. She's got me thinking as a broadcaster. You don't need to be loud, Rich. You can be real quiet. Hey, good morning, Chris Tech. We're just getting started this morning, and it looks like I should have fired up the guest star beforehand. And once you have it up, you have to use it with OBS. I saw a broadcaster yesterday try using it. They were all excited, and you probably saw it too, Chris. There, our good friend Randy W. Horton, he was trying to start it up, but he was missing one item as far as to get it to work. You need to use OBS. Both parties need to be on Google Chrome, and it has to be on Windows only right now. So those are the stipulations as far as that goes. And was it Hinyer? Hi, good morning. First time chatter. Thank you for being here. And so that was pretty funny as far as watching him. And yeah, you do definitely need OBS. I was excited seeing it. I talked about this yesterday, as far as that goes, and as far as the guest star, which allows you to bring guests up, as far as to get, and you got to format your boxes in OBS. And I was playing around with that after work yesterday, as far as getting the links set up. You have to extract the links from the web page and embed it into a browser source on your OBS and whatever particular scene you have. Like I've got it set up to where I can have up to four. I got four different scenes to where I got one guest, two guests, and three guests, as far as that goes. And I don't think I'm going to go any more than that. But I still have to try it. I've looked at enough YouTubes on it to where I fully understand it. It's not that overly complicated. And I think it's a game changer for Twitch as far as allowing that. And thank you very much, Twitch. You are freaking great, Twitch. And you can quote me on that quote there, Chris. Twitch is great. Rich Roberts, 2022. As far as that goes, because I'm ecstatic about the ability. It's good that you have Restream and you have StreamYard. I think Tony D was on it last night doing his using StreamYards with Twitter live there, bringing the music to the ladies, and because I saw a bit that he posted there also, and but it Twitch can do it. It's rolling out. It's in alpha, and I think from what I see, for what it is, it's probably just as good as. The only thing is you can't put up the comments, I guess, like you can with StreamYards, and I don't know if you can put comments up on Restream. I have not used Restream. I thought I used it. I was gonna be using it here, trying it out, and I've used StreamYards a few times as far as that goes, and. So you sit down with breakfast? Yeah, okay. And we've been up for a couple hours now, and Mrs. just sitting down for breakfast right now. So I just thought it was funny watching him, and he had Nazim, who's over there in Milan, in the backstage, which is the backstage is basically your web page, the browser, as far as that goes, and I think he tried bringing up Cup of Joe also. But Nazim was there, but the only thing that was missing was that link to go from the browser into your OBS to where you're broadcasting. And when you use your OBS, you have to use the virtual cam. Well, no, I guess you don't have to use the virtual cam. Oh, shoot, that's right. Maybe I don't have to use the virtual cam. I could change that. Oh, let me try that. Well, I'm not going to... But I was going to. I had the virtual cam set up in the browser. I'm not going to bring the browser up now. I don't want to disturb. I'm running just a tad high on the CPU, but I did do a restart. It's settling down. It's fluctuates, so that's going to be the box there a little bit. So, but we will definitely be trying that as far as the guest stars. I think it's a game changer, and. I was thinking and I want to do a broadcast, and I want to use this title. You'll like this title, Chris. It's called Twitch Guest Stars Better Than Haps at HapsCO. I think it's going to be. You just have to, as a broadcaster, you just have to go through the mechanics of setting up your how you want it to be viewed and stuff. And I saw that you used it with Erica. I saw a little bit of your, I saw some of your broadcasts yesterday after work, and I think there was a little bit of an audio issue there that you were able to square away, and it works good. It looks good as far as that goes. So I think your intro was a little bit long, 5 minutes. I can't take these 5-minute intros where all it is a, keep it down to like 2-3 minutes max, I think. Excuse me. 1 minute. Had some coffee go down the wrong tube there. But sorry, Rich. Sorry for what, Chris? Oh, I was busy getting ready. Oh, okay, that's no problem. That's okay. I was just talking about how I saw your replay of your broadcast there with Erica with the guest stars, and it looks good. They had a little audio tweaking there in the beginning, but it worked out pretty good. And I don't know if you heard this, but I didn't. What's this 5 minute intro? I skipped over that. I said, screw that. I'm skipping over it. There's a couple other broadcasters that they put that 5 minute counter down. It's like, I'm not waiting 5 minutes. You know, if I'm watching them live, I have to. But on the replay, I'm skipping over that crap.
Life's too short.
Yeah, exactly. The missus says life's too short. So, as far as that goes, hi Dora, and we'll be checking that out here as far as that goes. Well, excuse me. I thought it was pretty good, but it's just long. You're sitting there, it's like, okay, I know, and it gives a broadcaster the final setups and stuff like that. But I just hit the start streaming, throw up a little bit of intro music for at least a couple minutes. It was pretty cool, but or what's that?
To each their own.
Yeah, to each their own. The missus says so. No problem. I thought it was pretty slick though. You got some slick graphics there. I do have to say that you do have I'm left in the dust as far as with your graphics and your overlays and stuff. I don't really get too much into the overlays. What you see on landscape is what you get. Along with the little owl here. And there's Dora. Hey Dora. Oh, I just noticed you're up there. How you doing, baby? Huh? Yeah. How you doing? You silver fox, you. Yeah, there she is. Dora, yeah, you coming to see me? You say hi to everybody? This is one of 6 cats. This is Dora, the 4 young adult cats there. She doesn't get up here that much and stuff. What are you doing? You doing okay? Huh? Oh yeah, she likes to be talked to. Oh God, yeah. I say something out in the living room, she comes running. As far as that, you gonna lay right there? You can lay right there. That's fine. I'll just move my coffee over here. Okay, that's fine. You're good. You're a good girl. You want to sit here? Okay, good girl. So let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it is 35 to 42 degrees. It is cold.
Cold for me.
Yeah, it's cold. We had the heat. Did we? You turned the heat? Yeah, we turned the heat on this morning. So it's that season now that we have to turn the heat on, as far as that goes. And so we're gonna have. It was a cool fall day. Fall is here. Autumn is here. It's you see the birds, the starlings they're gathering. The leaves are changing out here on all the different trees. The corn is cut, and that's one thing with the cornfield. I used to do a lot of audio out by the cornfield, and I didn't really do. I did one corn report, and now the corn's gone. So let's see. We're gonna have a mix of clouds and sun. High is 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable. This morning the sun will be rising. What is that? There's a little smudge there. Sun will be rising at rose at 6:56, which is about a couple hours ago. Let's just say it's currently at 8:07 this morning right now currently, and let's say 6:56. So that's about an hour and 15 minutes ago, say. Not a couple hours. No, actually, no, 6, right? So it's 8.
6:56 is 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's about an hour and 15 minutes ago. Yeah, okay. You agree with that, huh? You setting me straight? Okay. Yeah, she's got to go explore. Let's see. Sun will be setting at 7:01 p.m. And when do they turn the clocks back? Are they going to do that this year? Let's check that. Because they turn the clocks back. If it's setting at 7:01, if they turn the clocks back, let's see, turn clocks back 2022. I don't know if they're going to do that. Are they going to do that this year? Oh, November 6th is when they turn the clocks back to daylight savings time, beginning Sunday, March 13th, 2022, at 2 a.m. on the Saturday. That would be November 5th. Clocks are set forward. Oh no, that's turning them forward. No, we want 23. I'm sorry. No, 22. This is turn back November. Okay, they were turned ahead March. Now they're turning. It's November 6th. Okay, I'm right. I'm just still waking up here, as far as that goes. And so it'll be an hour less. So it's going to be darker, but that's an extra hour. I like the turning back because it's an extra hour of sleep time as far as that goes and stuff. So let's see, I do have a thought for the day if I can get to it here. And it's from our one of my favorite authors, Mark Twain. Mark Twain is a Samuel Langham Clemens, known by his pen name Mark Twain, was an American author, writer, humorist, entrepreneur, publisher, and lecturer. And what was he famous for? Mark Twain was an American author of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer in 1876 and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn 1885, which Twain is widely considered one of the greatest American writers of all time. And I would have to agree. I've read both of those. A lot of people have issues with them. I don't. So take it for what it's worth. I think he's a great American writer. And I always like to say his final resting spot is right down here in Elmira, New York. And one of these days I'm going to visit his resting spot there. But Mark Twain helped also Ulysses S. Grant with his presidential memoirs, which at that point, just before Ulysses S. Grant wrote his memoirs, or Mark Twain wrote them, Mark Twain and President Grant were good friends. And Grant was, because of his son, was bankrupt, and he didn't have any money. So it was Mark Twain that came to his assistance. There was a great biography about Ulysses S. Grant on the History Channel, from when he was started in his younger day all the way to become president, and then after his presidency. And he was a great president, great general, a general that Abraham Lincoln needed to mitigate the Civil War. But Mark Twain, a great American author and writer, and we have a lot of his quotes, and I do enjoy his quotes. But our thought for the day and quote from Mark Twain goes as follows: "You can't depend on your judgment when your imagination is out of focus." Think about that one. You can't depend on your judgment when your imagination is out of focus. Mark Twain. You always have to be focused on what you're doing. If you're not focused, you can't do anything. So your imagination, that's where you get your ideas. I'm always saying imagination, science fiction is one's imagination. Today's science fiction is tomorrow's reality. One person's imagination could be tomorrow's reality, as far as that goes. So a good quote there. They're always good. They're all good, like I say, but I like saying that as far as that goes. So, and like I said, one of these days I'm going to get out to his resting place there in Elmira. It's only like 35 minutes, 40 minutes down the road, as far as that goes. So let's see. Yeah, Tony, he posted up like, Helen had something on YouTube last night. Jukebox Jury pilot launch show. Okay, so she's starting another show, and she's using Realstream. Okay, she has a few folks there, as far as that. Okay, there we go. But Tony D retweeted that, so he's up and about. I don't know if he's at work. He might be doing some overtime and stuff like that. I'll have to DM later here to see if we can set up a time here, because you could tell this is a very casual. I'm not in no rush. Believe me, I am not in no rush this morning. I'm on a day off. I slept until 6 o'clock, and just fiddling around here as far as that goes. And you know what? We got to get to the world times and temperatures here because I'm past the weather. We'll skip back there, but we have a little bit of a job. I'll get into that. Let's go into the world times and temperatures for around the world. So let's see. In Honolulu, which is today, they're in today, 2:14 a.m. It's 75 degrees, cloudy skies. In Phoenix, Arizona, it's clear skies at 5:14 this morning a.m. It's 79 degrees. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, clear skies also there at 6:14, 50 degrees. In Chicago, Illinois, it is cloudy sky, 7:14 a.m., 55 degrees. In here or down there in New York, we're just changed to 8:15 a.m. Wow, it's okay, 8:15 a.m. It's sunny skies, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Like I said, we have a temperature about 42. We've got cloudy skies up here, which will probably burn off. I woke up about 2 o'clock, go to the bathroom, and I looked out the kitchen window there to and gave some of the cats, I guess, a little snack on some food, which we're doing real good on keeping their food down to a minimum and stuff like that. But I looked outside the window, and it had some clouds, but you could see the stars as far as that goes. 63 degrees in Deming, New Mexico, and 92 degrees for the high. And from Deming, New Mexico, Chris Tech. Oh, Tony D. Hey, buddy. Salute. Hashtag PSTTD. Positive start to the day. And checking in from work. Okay, so you are doing overtime. Okay. I just figured I did something this morning as far as starting the broadcast. I was going to put up the guest star client because I have it set in my OBS. You have to set it, and you can't, once you start broadcasting, you can't turn the virtual cam. So I think I could have switched it over to the regular camera, but I want to leave it with the virtual cam as far as that goes, and as that goes and stuff. So when you get out of work, we're gonna have to test drive this guest star, Tony, because I already went on the record that you're going to be my first person up on guest star as far as that goes. Let's see, down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, at the air base there, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit, 83 for the high, anywhere from 83 to 50 on the overnight, I guess, at slash 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Clear skies as far as that goes. But continuing, New York City, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny, 8:17 a.m. Across the pond, Cork, Ireland, at 1:17 p.m. It's 57 degrees, cloudy skies. In Milan, Italy, it is 2:17 p.m. in the afternoon, cloudy skies at 57 degrees also. Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, sunny at 3:17 in the afternoon. It's 102 degrees Fahrenheit, and I get off at 1. Give me till okay, yeah, I'll be done because I got something I'm going to be doing. I'll explain what I'm going to be doing after this broadcast because I got me and the missus. The missus got me doing some stuff here this morning, so I'll go into it. Let's see, moving over to 102. That's the same temperature they had yesterday. So, but it's a little bit, I don't know. It's over there in the sandbox. I like calling the Middle East, I guess. In New Delhi, India, at 5:48 p.m. it's 79 degrees. Down in Mumbai, India, it is at 5:48 also p.m. It's 82. It's higher down in Mumbai. Wow. By about 3 degrees. Over in Kuala Lumpur, it's clearer skies in the evening at 8:18 p.m. 82 degrees also there. Tokyo, Japan, at 9:18 in the evening at 72 degrees, and over in Melbourne, Australia at 10:18 it is clear skies, 48 degrees, and sliding over to Sydney it's 10:18 also, partly cloudy skies in the evening there, 59 degrees. So let's see, what do we have? We had some tweets here. Okay, I got my Twitter feed up there and stuff. So, and so there's our world temperatures and times around the world. I like doing that. It makes me feel like I'm traveling around the world as far as that goes. Let's see. After I get done with this broadcast and I get my shower and all that, I'm going to be doing a little bit of work this morning. We've got a big trash bin, so the old couch and old love seat that we had, that's getting tossed, along with the various bunch of other things that we can find around the house here. So I'll probably be back on after 2 o'clock there, Tony. So and I'll be ready. So we'll give it a test run as far as I'll do an afternoon broadcast there, and we should have fun because, like I said, I saw our good friend. Good morning to the missus. Okay, yeah, Tony says good morning, and Tony says good. The missus says good morning. I can hear her in the background. Yeah, she's getting the wash. She's already hung it out. She's had her breakfast, and so I'll be working. What's that?
Pam gets up and moves.
Oh yeah, when she gets up, she's in constant movement. Where I just like to sit here like a slug.
Yeah, you work all week.
Oh, she said. Well, she gives me credit. She says I work all week. I guess all I do is I'm sitting there watching the farm. In a manner of speaking. No, I there's some stuff I do definitely do. I was buzzing around yesterday at the day gym with all the fresh air. I was crashed last night. I saw that you were on, Tony, last night at laughs, lots of laughs. Yeah, last night there at 9 o'clock with your for the ladies, I guess it was, or something like that. And she's hilarious. Oh, the wife is. Oh, you're hilarious. She is. Hey, we're coming up on 36 years, so I feel blessed, as far as that goes. I just.
Keep in mind I'm hilarious there, bud.
Yes, I got to meet. Yeah, you got me. You see, you put me on the spot there, Tony. No, just kidding. It's all good. But I was crashed out last night. I was when I laid down on the couch. The missus said, "Oh, we'll say goodnight. You'll be asleep in 30 minutes." I was crashed after about 5 minutes. I was watching Real Player One, the movie, or Player One, or whatever the movie is there. I figured, I could sit there, I could watch this and stuff. But I guess I didn't seem like I was tired, but once I go, damn, she's a treasure. Lots of laughs. Oh, you're a treasure now.
Oh, treasure.
She's going to remind me that now. That's okay.
Thank you.
She says, "Thank you, Tony. Thank you for the compliment," she said. So, I saw this morning that you did do a stream last night, Tony, with StreamYards, and then I guess Helen had a broadcast over there on YouTube. She's it looks like she's using Restream there and stuff. So, but she's playing the music there. Or was there a radio show? I have to watch the rest of it on the replay. I just scanned through it a little bit as far as that goes. And the one song that you played in your thing last night when I was getting ready here, I was listening to it. I got to the Billy Joe Uptown Girl. I forgot how Billy Joe is not that tall when he's standing next to Christy Brinkley, when he, and one part where he's sitting on something where he's elevated a little bit, and they're moving across the screen. They're rolling him with Christy Brinkley, and I'm like, oh, that's to make him look taller, I guess. But I didn't realize it was that. Because Christy Brinkley, she's a tall woman as far as that goes, and so I enjoyed that. I just Billy Joe's one of my favorite. God, when I was first went into service, Billy Joe, you always heard it walking down the halls of the barracks on everybody's stereo system and stuff like that. That and Queen, as far as that goes. Okay, Oh, I can put this back over here. Doors left. Um, let's see. We have some national days today. It's Saturday. It's like I said. This is sort of a kickback day for me.
I'm sorry
It's,
I gave you more than 2 strokes.
what's that? Oh,
I'm talking to Lucy.
okay. Talking to the cats. But today is Saturday, the 24th of September, 2022, the 267th day, our 38th week. It's 73% through the year, and we have a bunch of them. What's it? National Cherries Jubilee Day. Okay, National Punctuation Day. What's this? Schwenderfielder Thanksgiving. Don't know what that is. National Public Lands Day. Yeah. Save Your Photo Day. Okay, is this the only day? National Hunt and Fishing. Oh, hunting's supposed to be starting here soon. Let's see. Seat Check Saturday. I don't know about that. National Singles Day. No, not interested. Oh, this is a good one. Let's just National Ghost Hunting Day. We'll go with that one. Not that I'm going to go out and hunt any ghosts, but National Ghost Hunting Day on the last Saturday of September as part of the world's largest ghost hunt. National Ghost Hunting Day kicks off an annual international investigations of the paranormal. Are there ghosts? I don't know. It's an individual preference, I guess. I tend to believe there are spirits. I don't call them ghosts. I call them spirits. Angels, as far as that goes. But ghost hunting stirs up images of abandoned mansions. And they always put it like the ghosts are bad and stuff like that. There's a show on CBS that it's going to premiere for I think their 3rd season. It's called Ghost, and it's hilarious. Those are the ghosts I think I have the impression are, if it's on CBS on Thursday nights. No affiliation with CBS, but I watch that show. It's very funny. It's one of the funniest shows. It comes equal to Big Bang as far as that goes. But for others, ghost hunting involves guarding ancient specters, guarding ancient crypts, century-old ghost stories about the world focusing. And I think ghosts get a bad rap. They always look at him as, was Casper the ghost an evil ghost? No, he was a friendly ghost. So, a friendly spirit there and stuff. But science, religion, and academic debates over their existence, even their use by Shakespeare and other playwrights, often considered a continuation of that discussion. So there we have it. There is hashtag National Ghost Hunting Day as far as that goes. So again, not that I believe in spirits. I think that's because you're going to have good ghosts and bad ghosts, just like in real life here. We have good people and bad people. So why are the ghosts any different as far as that goes? Morning. And let's see. I do have some history here. Let's see, and if Tony's not here, Tony, I know you're at the day job and stuff like that. You're overtime, turning a wrench on those F-15s, which we greatly appreciate, sir. Thank you for that service. And Chris is somewhere there, so they're in and out. So it's a Saturday, as far as that goes. Oh, we got Jack up in the thing. Hi, Jack. You might watch out of there. How you doing, buddy? Huh? Doing okay? Oh, can you hear an airplane? Oh, there's an airplane out there. Okay, we get the ambulance. There's an airplane going overhead. Somebody's out. How you doing, buddy? Huh? We're getting some kitty time in here on the broadcast. How you doing, huh? You doing good, huh? Ah, good boy. Okay. Let's see. I'm busy, man. I'm here. Okay. No issues. No problem, Tony. That's good. Just like I really appreciate taking the time and stuff, because I do have a general idea what you do at work, so and stuff. So I do appreciate if you're on your break and stuff like that. And Chris is here, kitty. Yeah, Jack. That's Jack. Just to let you know, he's up there looking at the owl and stuff. So we got two kitty cat appearances. One by Dora here, and now by Jack. And mostly we see Jack. We don't really see too many of them. What you got? What do you mean by what you got? Oh, this is coffee. Good morning to Jack, Chris says. And let's see. So our good morning news for this September 24th, the Saturday. 76 years ago today, Honda Motor Company was founded with the founding principle that the purpose of technology is to help people. That's their foundation principle, founding principle. That's a good principle. They have motorized 4 generations of working class and poor and citizens across Asia, Europe, and North America. I thought you wanted to ask me. Oh no, that's. I was just going to say, Tony. I understand that you're at work and stuff like that. So if you're not here, there's no problem as far as that goes. So it's and stuff. So I do appreciate you and Chris Tech being here in the. I think last Saturday I broadcast and there was nobody here. So sometimes I do something, which is no big deal. People have things to do, and I greatly, you're spending some time for this knucklehead to listen to his talking here. As far as this, you're good. You're good. This is largely because Honda has been the world's largest motorcycle and scooter manufacturing since 1959, reaching a production of 400 million by the end of 2019. They make some great cars. I can't afford them. They're in the higher bracket and stuff. But I have a sister-in-law that I think they drive a Honda SUV. No, van. Their van it rocks. It's a good. To put 400 million in perspective, recently it was reported that if you went to Japan, South Korea, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Malaysia, and gave every man, woman, and child their own Honda moped, for example, you would have several million left over in the end. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of mopeds. And as a car and engine enthusiast, Soichiro Honda, the founder of the company, under his name that made piston rings for Toyota, eventually graduating from Engineering University, he scraped by under the dual shadow of much of the larger Toyota and World War II. After American bombers had destroyed his factory, he sold the salvage remains of the company to Toyota after the war. His next project was making a 2-stroke motorized bicycle out of stock with a 12-man team called the Banta Banta, after the sound it made. With money from these ramshackle bikes, he found the Honda Motor Company and sold the first professional bike, the 1949 D-Type, which after a foray into motorsports won the world championship in the 125cc and 250cc category. 6 years later, Honda, along with developing partners, brought up the idea for a Honda Super Cub, a motor scooter that would go on and sell more units than all the vendors of the Mini, all the Volkswagens and Toyota Corollas ever sold. So I've seen a little bit of the Honda history on History Channel, and it's pretty interesting. Let's see. Fujisan Wan's requirements was that it could be ridden with one hand while carrying a tray of soda noodles, saying to Honda, if you can design a small motorcycle, say 50cc, with a cover to hide the engine and hoses and wires inside, I can sell it. I don't know how many soba noodle shops there are in Japan, but I bet you that every shop will want one for deliveries. The Honda Elite scooters were the trend in the late. Yeah, that's true, Tony. In the late '80s, they were. Honda. I had a Honda 450 motorcycle when I was a senior. Well, actually, it was my father's. It was just sitting there in the garage. He had it during the gas crisis in the late 70s and mid 70s and late 70s, and it just sat in the garage. And I asked him. I said, "Hey, Dad, can I get my license on this? Or get my permit?" He said, "Yeah." And I started driving it around out in front of the house, getting used to driving it, and then I went and got my permit. And there's a classmate that we belonged to the same volunteer fire department as junior firemen when we were in high school, Dick Hovey Jr., Ricky Hovey, or yeah, Rick Hovey, and we drove, and I got my license eventually. So it's a good bike. Entering continued manufacturing. Okay, that's something else. So the Honda bike, Honda, good product, very good product. Toyota, they've came back to their thing. I drive a Nissan Altima, so I like the Nissan. It was made down there in Tennessee. The manufacturing, even though it has a Japanese name and stuff like that, most of those three products or those three companies they're build the cars right here in the United States. Let's see, on this day, for good news, President Theodore Roosevelt proclaimed Devil's Tower to be the first U.S. national monument in 1906. President Theodore Roosevelt, a former New York State governor before he became vice president, and then after the assassination, I can't remember his president, he became president. Jim Henson, the Muppets puppeteer, was born back in 1936. And he passed away too soon in 1990. He should have been. He was great creator, great artist. Let's see. And that's about it for interesting news here that I'm seeing. What's this? I'm not sure who this is. 126 years ago today, author F. Scott Fitzgerald was born in Minnesota. That's my birth state, Minnesota. Shortly before his first book was published, The Slide of Paradise, he was so broke that he took a job repairing car roofs, but the novel was an instant success. Oh, there's a rags to riches. Widely regarded one of the greatest American writers in the 20th century, Fitzgerald penned many short stories and 4 novels, including The Great Gatsby. Oh, okay, I know that one. The Beautiful and the Damned. I've heard of that one. Tender is the Nights. Hey, Bernie from Down Under. How you doing, sir? Great to have you here. Good to see you. It's what did I have over there for down there in Australia? We had what's the current time? It's 10:37 p.m. there, and I guess I had a temperature of 48 degrees in Melbourne, and in Sydney it's 59 degrees. So you're that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. You don't want to have a Celsius. It's Fahrenheit. You got a cool evening going there. So to make sure clarify that, because I know Bernie there from Australia, he does use the Fahrenheit. Good to see you, sir. And I've watched we had our Super Bowl today. Okay, was in rugby. Can you give us a rundown who won and what the score was? Bernie, I have watched your you are doing Twitch here. I saw the last one where you and your mother were out there. She was watering the garden there and stuff like that. So thank you for keep up with the broadcasting, sir. I love seeing you on Twitch. Okay, just to let you know. And I think everybody that I know you're probably on some other sites. I don't know where else you're at, but I'm glad to see you here on Twitch because I get to see you, sir. Let's see. And on this day oh, here's a good one. On this day 2000 or 263 years ago, Arthur Guinness first introduced his Irish ale to the public. I do like Guinness. Hey Tina, good morning. Okay, everybody's starting to come in here. Let's see, Bernie. Let's see your AFL football. Geelong defeated Sydney by lots. Oh, okay, so it was a slam. They annihilate them, as we call it. You know, as far as I'm saying, by a lot. And Double J's is here. Oh man, everybody's coming in now. Oh, good to see you here. Good to see you. You know what? Let me. I'm going to refresh my coffee, so stand by for a moment. Okay, we got more people in here, so I figure, what the hell? I might as well refresh my cup of coffee and talk a little bit longer, because this is a Saturday. I can kick back. We've already been talking for about 49, 50 minutes, and I'll get back to this Guinness history. So, but we have Chris Tech and Tony have been here, but we have Bernie coming in from Australia, Tina from New Jersey. Double J's is coming in. I'm sorry, Double J's. I think you're coming in from you're India. What the hell am I saying? Yeah, India. As far as I'm sorry, India. We're glad to have you here. And it's what time is it over there in India? I got a time of. Double J's is over there in Mumbai. I was doing the temperatures, Double J's, and it looks like you're warmer than New Delhi. New Delhi came in at 79 degrees Fahrenheit, okay, and Mumbai was 82 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 611 over there in Mumbai right now that I'm seeing, as far as that goes. But I'm glad you're here. Are you late for your broadcast? Usually it's dark. No, this is Saturday, so I slept until 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, Delhi has been getting a lot. Oh, they've been getting a lot of rain. That's why the cooler temperature and stuff. But no, this is Saturday. If it's not Monday, if it's Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's going to be early. It's going to be dark and stuff. So the sun rose this morning, and I was. Let's see. I guess I got up an hour before, but I didn't. When I started broadcasting here, the sun was already up for an hour and 15 minutes. So, we got the sun is actually burning off the overcast. So we're gonna have clear skies today. It's going to be cool as far as that goes here. It's going to be. What did I say? 35. It's about 42, 45 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's going to be a cool day. I'm going to be after this broadcast, and I get my shower and all that, my breakfast. The missus and me, we're going to be tossing some stuff away. And Double J, Bernie says the Double J's, the cricket was affected. Indian versus Australians were rained. Oh, with rain. Oh, okay. Do they have rainouts in cricket? Let's see. Do they have rainouts? If you get rain, they call it because of rain, and then maybe they come back and play later. As far as that goes, and Tina, I want to acknowledge. Thank you for the likes and retweets on the Twitter feed this morning. I appreciate that too, Tina. Yeah, they do have the rain. Okay, as far as that goes. Of course, we're ending our baseball season, which is close to what cricket is, but not, completely different. Double J's. Yeah, it's somewhere in the north and north of India has been getting lots of rain. Okay, so and you're welcome. Thank you, Tina. um, we're ending our baseball season here in the next few couple weeks, and it looks like the New York Yankees have clinched into playoffs, so they're going to the playoffs. I've been focusing mostly because football started here, American football, the pigskin with the where we throw it, we pass it, and stuff. But the football that Bernie I guess it's rugby. Is rugby football? I guess it could be considered a type of football, right? Because you kick it and you don't pass it, or do you toss it? I think you can I think you can lateral pass it. I'm not sure. It's just like cricket. Don't ask me about cricket. I've watched some cricket matches online. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to grasp the concept, and um, I just have to do it a little bit more to understand it and stuff like that. Rugby has no padding like American football. Okay, rugby. Okay, but do they toss it? Can they pass it, or can not an overhead pass, but can they toss it behind him to the guy behind him or something like that in rugby? I'm almost thinking I've seen something like that, but I could be wrong as far as that goes. I don't think there's any passing in rugby. And that's the big difference and that's something that always people from Europe and South America and Asia. Yes, in rugby, no forward pass. But can you lateral behind you though? Not a forward, but a lateral underneath. Sort of a toss. As far as that goes, or else there's absolutely, yeah, in rugby, no forward pass. Yeah, okay, so you can toss it behind. Okay, that would be we call that a lateral pass. Like I said, I call it a toss and stuff, and that's completely different than a forward pass. So that's a different American football. You have the forward pass, where rugby you do not, and soccer that's all feet anyway. So. But a lot of people, we like it, the American football, as far as the forward pass, because it just brings an aspect to the game, and I don't know how in rugby they get away. Maybe because they're aware that everyone is not wearing any padding. They do bang into each other and stuff like that. But American football, there's some hits. If they didn't have the padding, they'd be killed, literally. But I enjoy American football and stuff like that. I loved it since I was a kid, and the New York Giants are on a wheel there, or they're on a 2-win rally. We'll see what happens tomorrow, which I don't know. Maybe we'll. I'll probably get up and broadcast tomorrow and stuff. Maybe after testing it this afternoon, I was just to play catch up for Tina, Bernie, and Double J's tomorrow or later this afternoon. I'm going to probably come back on and test this new feature called Guest Stars, and let me go over that again. Let me finish the geez, back up. Let's finish about this Guinness on the history. The unique reporting center investigating journalists prove eventually popular and show. Oh no. Let's see, back up. Where's the Guinness? Oh, here's the Guinness story. I don't want to talk about 60 Minutes. The dark stout that originated in the brewery at St. James Gate, Dublin, was destined to become one of the most successful beers in the world. And if you're a beer lover, you know what I'm talking about with Guinness. Guinness is a good beer. It has to be poured properly. And a couple months ago, I was at this... we were all going to this one place right off the beaten path of where I work. It's called MJ's in Owego. The person serving the beer, she poured a perfect Guinness. She poured it in there. 45, about half, and she let it set at half, and then she finished. It was about maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes by the time she was done, or 10-15 minutes. That's a proper way. You get a proper small head and stuff. I've had Guinness served to me where the head is like really mad. It's like, no, that's not a. They just pour it in there and here it is. And it's like, no, that's not the way. The best-selling drink in Ireland. It was also brewed in almost 50 countries and poured in 70 others, with a tangy flavor and rich dark color, and comes in malt barley and roasted unmalted barley. Guinness is typically served in a pint glass. It's called the Black Surf, or Mother's Milk, by Irish loving folks who adore the beer's tricky, creamy head, which comes from mixing the stout with the nitrogen carbon dioxide. And Tina, if you watch Koro Girl on YouTube, she shows how to make beer. Okay, yeah, looks good. And Chris saying good morning to Tina. Tina saying good morning, as far as that goes. So some studies have even found that the antitoxin components in this beer to be beneficial to the heart. Oh, I didn't know that. So drink more Guinness and it's good for your heart. Did you hear that one?
I did.
It said, researchers, it has antioxidants in it. Antioxidants are good for you. Researchers found that similar to those found in certain fruits and vegetables, the antioxidant compounds are responsible for the healthy benefits because they slow down the deposits of harmful cholesterol on the artery walls. Oh, we need to buy some more. We need to buy Guinness now. And Chris Tech says, good morning to the missus. So there we have it. As far as that's a good story on Guinness. That's something I didn't know about Guinness. Now I'm more knowledgeable. Just saying, the things you pick up. So later this afternoon, I'll be back on after 2:00, and Tony will be out of work, and we're going to be trying this. Test running this because I've got my OBS set up. I know I'm going to be able to bring them up and stuff like that because I've watched a couple of YouTubes on it. I've read the instructions, and there's this one gal, I can't think of it. Maybe when I'll find out. I'll highlight it when I'm back on this afternoon. It might be a little late for you, Bernie, and you Double J's. You don't need to say toss or head anymore. Okay. Okay. I guess on the receiving end, it's sounding completely something else. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's do the dinner report before we get into this guest star. What do we have for dinner, guys? That's good. Thank you, Chris. I know we're going to get to the dinner report. You know, let's go. Yeah, dinner report. Always, Chris. If you're here, Chris, we do a dinner report. So what did Chris Technician have for the dinner? Tony, you had steak. Did you have steak and rice the other day? Or yesterday? Or the other night? That's 2 days in a row, right? Man, you're eating good there, dude. You're eating very good. Chris Technician. Oh, was it? I'm glad you caught that. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it takes a little bit for me to catch on. Chris Technician, for his dinner report, he had grilled chicken and baked potato. Isn't that you had? Somebody else had grilled chicken. What did you have What did you have yesterday for the dinner report? I'm gonna have to go back on the replay on that. Tony, oh, it was leftovers. Okay, Tony. Okay, that must have been a good sized steak. Tina comes in with pork roll. Ooh, okay. Bernie and Double J's, you want to tell us what you guys are having? Well, you guys are in the dinner time, so you're probably just finishing dinner as far as that goes. For actually today, we're talking about last night's dinner, our dinner report. Our dinner, the missus made up some fantastic fajitas, and I was hungry last night. And the reason why is when I packed my lunch, I got sidetracked. I wasn't going to make a ham and cheese sandwich. There's no cheese, so I just don't want a cheese or a ham sandwich. So we got these packets. They're made by Sunkist. They're tuna fish. I'd say I'll take a tuna fish. So I'll put the bread in the little baggie. I put it in my box. And put in other things. And then Bug, one of our cats, she distracted me. I guess that was enough to distract me to where when I sat down and ate my lunch yesterday, I'm opening it up to make my tuna fish sandwich. I got the bread. I got the knife. I was like, where the hell's the tuna? And I realized I forgot to pack the tuna. So I had an extra fajita last night. Then they were good. You ever do that? Tony. Yes, it was left. Oh, yes, it was leftovers. Okay, that's what Tina. Okay, so there's our dinner report as far as that goes. If Double J's wants to ring in on what he's had for dinner, and Bernie, you're more than welcome to. This guest star, just to highlight it again, the guest star tool allows you to create. Blame the cat. Yeah. I'm sitting there and I'm just laughing, and then my coworker says, "What's going on, Rich?" I said, "I don't have a sandwich." At least I packed an apple, some pretzels, and a little dish. So I had some fruit, some pineapple and stuff like that. So you could. So Tony to Tina, I'm just saying, lots of laugh. This guy here. Oh. I'm glad I'm making you laugh. I'm just a knucklehead. It's just all good. All in good fun. But the guest star tool allows you, which is a Twitch product now. This guest star has been out since, I think the latest I can see it coming out, and it was for select few, probably partners and above, back in June. And then there's July. There's very little. I've only seen a couple of YouTubes on it. And I can't think. This other girl is BBGs or something like that. She's here on Twitch. Very, very knowledgeable. I'm watching her YouTube on her YouTube. I wonder if I can find that real quick. Let me see. Seeing that we're talking about that, we got time. I'm not in no hurry. Just bear with me. Let me look at my YouTube history because I've watched this video a couple times. Tony to Chris Tech, you already know. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength because I'm laughing at work and people are wondering what I'm making. Just tell them, hey, just tune in to that knucklehead at Fireman Rich on Twitter or on Twitch. Oh, it's all good fun. We have the same mind. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, history. Oh, where is she? Yeah, there's a replay for vocal. Oh, here it is. Twitch guest stars tutorial by BB Jess is her name. BB Jess. Toss head, this mofo. All right, enough with the toss head. But Twitch guest star tutorial. She did this back in August of 2020. I didn't hear anything about guest star until I got the notification that I'm able to do it. Chris Technician, he's done it, and Chris Tech. Okay, it does sound wrong. So. I was going to say something, but I won't. I won't. But she has a good video that goes through the things. It's a Twitch guest star tutorial on YouTube. Her handle is BBJess, BBJESS, and it was dated August 28, 2028. And she's a great broadcaster. She is a real pro. She has a nice setup. She's very, very knowledgeable as far as that goes. And I mean, if you watch this twice, you get the mechanics of how to set up a guest star on OBS. Damn it, do it. What's that, Tony? Do it, damn it, do it. No, don't. Whatever you do, don't. I'm not going to do it. No. No, no, we're past that now. Um, this, what the hell is it here? Guest Star is a tool from Twitch that allows you to create guest slots, a guest slot browser source that you can arrange and bring into your OBS. And I've already done that. I'm already set up, Tony. I just have to send you an invite, and as far as that goes. But see, you're watching this on your phone, so that's the thing. Even if I had this up, I could, and I send you an invite. What are you going to say? You still want me to say it, don't you? No, I'm not. Let's see. But you're on your phone, and you cannot bring somebody up on their phone. They have to be on a desktop or a laptop using Google Chrome, as far as that goes. And so when you get home and you have your laptop fired up and you're on Google Chrome and on Twitch, I can send you an invite. And the invite will be in the when you're looking at your. I'm holding my ears. No, I'm even if you're holding your ears. Acknowledge. Got to use Chrome and Chris Tech, Tony. This SOB. Yeah. I'm an SOB. Okay. I'm a knucklehead. I admit that. Yeah, lots of laughs. And when you look at when I send you the link, when you're on your Twitch page, in the upper right hand corner, you have the little crown, which is your Prime loot or something like that. Then there's between the Whisper, right next to the Whisper, and in between the Prime loot, there's a little envelope that says your notification. That's where the invite will be. It's an envelope, I believe. Yes, it is, Tony. Okay, so you're on board with that. Okay. So I send you the invite. You come up. You're in the backstage. And then when you're in the backstage, that's when I can slot you. And that's the one thing our good friend Randy W. Horton wasn't able to do because he did not have it set up. You have to set it up in your OBS because you have to do this with OBS. And then you quickly add or change guests that appear in the slots directly in Twitch. Guest Star is currently in alpha. All practical. I'm a knucklehead too. Yeah, I know you're a knucklehead. You both guys are knucklehead of life. That's a good one. I like that one, knucklehead of life. That's good. Tony, that's the notification I saw. Yeah, Chris sent me one too. But once the person is done with the broadcast, you can't use that notification. Okay, if you're booted, you can't reuse that notification to come back, to my understanding. Okay, you can't. The broadcaster has to resend, and that's a safety net to where you don't get somebody. Let's say you accidentally send somebody that's a possible troll, and you didn't know. They can't constantly come back. It's a one-shot deal. Once they're tossed, I use the word toss again. Are booted from the broadcast. They can't use that again. Okay, so even if I could, once that notification, it was no good. The one you sent me when you first tried it, Chris. So, but it is alpha, and I have to say, for alpha, I've always been beta. I've never seen alpha. If this is alpha, this is freaking great. This is better than Haps. Tony, I come on this afternoon. I already have my title. I told Chris. The title is going to be at Twitch Guest Stars Better Than Haps. Hashtag HapsCO at HapsCO. So I'm going to be nailing Haps on that broadcast. Because anybody that used Haps, the mofo here, hashtag toss. Yes, I sent you one. Okay. But anybody that uses Haps, you got to come to Twitch, baby. Twitch is where it's happening with this. Alpha, I think it's great. I think, what did you think about it, Chris? Oh, you're going to rub it in? What, you should have it, Double J's. Doesn't everybody have it? Okay, I'm skipping frame. I'm dropping frames. I'm aware I'm dropping frames. Tony, damn it, Rich. Yeah, with it. Okay, Tony has it. Don't you have it, Double J's? If you go into your did you get? You should have got a notification that you were given it. But if you go into your video producer, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought so too. And I watched a good portion of your replay, Chris, and I thought it was good. What's your Snapchat? Oh, you're doing Snapchat. But Double J's, if you go into your video producer on your Twitch page, and you'll see off to the right. I didn't click. Oh, you didn't click on it. Okay, once you click on it, if you go, and even if you go into your video producer to your stream manager, and then in stream manager off to the right, you have all these your quick actions. There's a little plus sign. Hit that plus sign, and it will add it to your. It will add it to your quick actions. Like I have it, it'll be a star guest star guest. As far as it's like a little, I have like a pink, and it's a little icon of a camera. As far as that goes, so it's very simple, very Chris Tech liked it. I think it's once you go through the directions and stuff, it's very so you didn't check. Excuse me. So check. I think it's if Chris has it, Tony has it, I have it, you should have it, Double J's. I think they're rolling this out to more and more people to be utilized as far as that goes. So, and thumbs up for Chris. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Tony. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to test drive it, but I already have my title, so I'm going to be railing it. And I think the word should get out to the HAPS community that this is where they need to come to, because this is, I think, now there's some things, of course, Tony, you can't do music. The music you did on the Twitch feed, you're not going to be able to do that here. But you can still have the antics that we had over there on HAPS. And I think it's better than HAPS, really. I think the picture quality, it's better. I like Vocal. I love Vocal. Vocal's good. They even with their new price points and stuff, Vocal is good. But I got to be honest, there's sometimes on the replay, the picture is not as crystal clear as Twitch. Twitch has by far, they're great. Okay, HAPS could have been great, but I don't really care for it. By the way, Randy got a. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Randy W. Horton is a partner now, so we know a partner. He finally got partner. He was That's right. He was going ballistic on his Twitter page there. So that's good. They should already be here. We took care of that before the shutdown. There's some HAPS people here, former HAPS people here, Chris, Tony, but I don't think there's as much as there were. And Double J's to Chris Technician. Yeah, he was happy. Boy, it took a long time for him. But did you see the broadcast where he's explaining the height of his sailboat? He's waddling. He was winded. He needs to get in shape. He needs to start doing some walking, I bet. And yeah, it did. Yeah, he's a character. He was doing the squats and then saying, trying to go. He was going through the motions of how to go to the bathroom on his sailboat, and I was just busted a gut. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm seeing this. Everyone should have been on Twitter and Twitch. Everybody should have been on Twitter and Twitch. I don't see as many people. I think a lot of them are still camped out on that airtime, which I have not used and I will not use. We need to raid Randy next broadcast and congratulate. Yeah, that's true, Chris. Yeah, if you want to sail, got to have a certain level of fitness. That's for sure, Double J's. You're true on that note. Let's see, Tony. Old pot belly has. I said it. Oh my god, that's funny. That's good. Oh my god, that is good. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious, Tony. So how to have guests on Twitch? Let's see. Joining as a guest. So there's like I said, there's an hour and 50 minutes by this other individual that's going through the motions, and these are the only two videos I've really watched concerning the guest stars. And this individual, very thorough, and she goes through the motion. I only watched like the first 30 minutes of the broadcast. Let's see, there's about 100 and 150 of us on air. See, I'm not doing the airtime. I refuse to go on that. It's an enclosed. You have to use the app. You can't use it on the browser. I'm not even interested in it. Not even going to give it the time of day, airtime. Granted, all the people are over there, but if it's not both on the phone and on the desktop, I don't even want it. To me, that's limited broadcasting. This other video that's concerning Twitch's guest stars is Twitch guest star first look by an individual Lowco, Lowco. This video, when did this video come out? It doesn't say. How come it doesn't say? But it's called Twitch guest stars first look. It's like Zoom, understand? Let's see. Yes, you can use it on the browser. Yeah, you have to use it on the browser. It's a browser based as far as guest stars. Plenty are on IG and Facebook. Yeah, that's true. It's like Zoom. Yeah, it's similar to Zoom. That's the feeling I got, Tony. It's similar to that. When I send you the invite, the setup, you got to set your camera, activate your camera, activate your. It's similar to that. You'll recognize it when just go to airtime. Oh, you're talking about airtime. Okay, forget about airtime. You guys could talk about airtime. I don't want to talk about airtime. That's all from what I've been hearing about the airtime on Tony D's broadcast. It's just more of the drama. The drama queens went over there, as far as that goes. They won't come to Twitch. They won't come to Twitch because probably some of the crap that they say won't get past Twitch. Twitch will lock them down, especially one individual. Is that a rose out there? Oh, no. Especially one individual. Because Twitch is... that's one of the things I like about Twitch. They take care of things. As much as Randy has ragged on Twitch and stuff like that, Twitch doesn't allow drama, I don't think. Yeah, it gets... There's drama and stuff, but if it gets too much, not all of them. Yes, that's true, Tony. That's true. But there's one individual that I don't even see why people still give her the time of day and stuff like that. Oh, Tony, I don't know if Michael Bathurst, if he's heard about this, he'd be great on here. I know he's addicted to that TikTok, but I'm telling you, this bringing guests up using Twitch guest stars is a game changer. It's TikTok is good. There's a lot of interesting things. I might even have to highlight some TikToks. Maybe that's a good show. Maybe we can pick some TikToks and I can bring them up and we can critique them. Tony, there's a show we can do. But because I know Michael Bathurst, he uses OBS. He would be great coming and as far as to have guests, and he likes talking to guests. So where he's not doing much on TikTok, from what I'm seeing, as far as that goes. Let's see, not all of them. Let's see, they're already on Twitch. They just don't broadcast, which is a shame. They should. They can broadcast now. TikTok is banned here. Oh, you can't do TikTok. Oh, so I don't want to post it. Double J is what you're saying. I'll get banned. Okay, I stand Bathurst's case about broadcasting here. He's on mine. Lots of love. Okay. Double J is not here in the U.S. Oh, you're actually using TikTok. Yeah, it is banned in India. India, where's the other country that banned? Yeah, India is one of the countries that banned it. But if you're watching, how would this work, Double J's? If I was to show TikTok on a split screen over here, and you were watching it, would you be in violation of Indian law? That's interesting. If you were able to watch it through a third party. Would that violate? Let's see. Tina, I like Michael's TikTok. It's short. Yeah, but his content is just repetitive. Tina, you know who's great on TikTok and it's killing it on TikTok is Walt. Walt is freaking great. He's probably the best TikToker I've seen as far as that goes. No, TikTok is banned in India. I mean, Tina, he advised me to do that all the time. Oh, but when I'm talking about double J's, if I was to show a TikTok here and you were watching it from India, would you be in violation of Indian law? I don't know. That's an interesting, good question. Yeah, you would be fine since you are not showing it. You would be fine since you're not showing it from Indian soil. Okay, but you're watching it, so would you be in violation, or is it just you can't just? Walt is killing it. Agree? Yeah, he is killing it. So that India has banned it, and I think no, I wouldn't. They couldn't hold me responsible for your for my ex. Okay, I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't want the police knocking at your door. It's all good, double J's. That's good. But India, it has been banned, and I think in Nepal, lots of laugh, Tina. Yeah. In Nepal, I did a broadcast. I think it was over on Vocal. How Nepal is at the the religious sites in Nepal. They ban TikTok. You cannot do TikTok at because people are there for religious purpose, for meditation and all that, and you don't need some freaking hyped up TikToker, doing their dance in front of some of the things there. India has banned most of the Chinese, but it was made in China, so parts of most of China and stuff like that. P.S. Due to the skirmish with China at the okay, gotcha. Yeah. We don't hear much about that, so I know I think it's a little bit more of a skirmish. Chinese apps. Okay, gotcha. So like Chris Technician was saying, here in the United States, the TikTok that we use is separate. Supposedly is separate than what the TikTok over in China. The servers for TikTok here in the United States are here in the United States. But I just saying there's evidence showing that the Chinese side is actually looking at the TikToks here. So but this person low CO is when did she come up with this this YouTube on guest stars? Getting back to the guest stars, it was a month ago, so it's an hour and 50 minutes, and it's very very good. So there's two YouTubes to reference, and then the help page that Twitch provides for guest stars I think it's great. It's very good as far as that goes, and such. So we'll be trying that this afternoon after I get done with my work, as far as throwing things out. I'm not. Now you got me a complex using that word. All right, folks. We've been on. Oh, we got a couple more minutes here. So, what else do I got? Anything? Let's see. There is a PC article. Along with the guest stars, they also Twitch came out with channel surfing. I'm still trying to understand that, and share bans, where a broadcaster can massively ban a group of people at once instead of individually. But I think this feature is going to stick. It's supposed to make the guest star is supposed to make it easier for streamers to bring other people, and I think that's if you're broadcasting. I started broadcasting. I was just like nervous. I didn't want to. What am I gonna? I gotta keep everything quiet. Now I don't. The missus is here. She's part of the house and stuff like that. That's how I choose to bring my broadcast. What time are you gonna go live later? Probably after 2:00, Chris. Thereabouts. Rich, not caring and keeping this going. I love this. Well, it's Saturday. I have the time. I'm not rushed for time like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have a specific amount of time. If I'm not in that window, once I get close, I got to get to the day job. As far as that goes. So this is sort of just lay back and as far as that goes. And again, I appreciate you guys in the chat. The people that are watching this on the replay, the people I have in chat are fantastic. As far as that goes, it just they make it fun for me, and that's one of the great things. I have more enjoyment here on Twitch in the chat than I did over there. And Haps was okay, but sometimes the chat just got wonky, and then, like we were saying earlier, you could have your broadcast, and it didn't matter. It was your broadcast. If you started booting people and stuff like that, they would. They take it personal and stuff like that. When you're trying to tell them nicely, just shut your pie hole as far as that goes. Let's see. Rich not caring, keeping this going. I love it. Great. Yes, I agree. Difference from the norm. Yes. Tony D, I'm an influence. Yeah, you're an influence. I would say you are. Let's see. Chris Tech to Tony D, you're a bad influence. No, he's not. I know you. Lots of laughs. And let's see. Tony responds to Chris Tech's skeptical aspect, but yeah. So we'll be doing that later today as far as that goes, and I'm looking forward to that as far as the test drive it. Even if if you only got 30 minutes, Tony, that's fine stuff. If we got longer and stuff, the thing is, have a brewski, because I'll have a brew. We'll call it I'll have an afternoon beer meet, I guess, there and stuff. So but like I was saying, I really appreciate you guys spending the time here and stuff. It's really great as far as that goes. And the time is almost more, to me, time is almost more important than money. Money is a tool. Sometimes people put too much emphasis on money is a tool that you use to do things, go from point A to point B on various things that you're trying to do and stuff. And you got to have it to live. Yeah, okay. But, and you have to make it. You have to make a buck to keep going and stuff. But I really enjoy as far as doing this broadcasting, and like I said, I can't be more ecstatic about the fact that we have this new thing called guest stars to bring people up as far as that goes. So I think it's going to drastically improve the broadcasting here on Twitch as far as that goes. So that's good. Let's see, Tony, I'll be too early for brew, but I'll be there. Oh, it'll be 2:00 in the afternoon, Tony. You're on Eastern time, aren't you? It'll be afternoon. Oh, you might have stuff to do and stuff. I'm here at the house, so this afternoon I don't plan on driving, so I can have a couple. I plan on having a couple and stuff like that. So all right, let's see. We're at an hour and 30 minutes, so I could stay on longer, but I need to get some breakfast here and get my day started. And this has been great. It's always great talking with you all in this type of format. A little bit, I can let down the hair. We got exciting news as far as with this Twitch guest star, and I want to say thank you, Twitch, for providing it. I don't start till 6. Okay. You're talking about in the morning. No, I'm talking about drinking I don't drink in the morning. I used to do that way back in my younger day when we got off a shift. So, but we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here, guys. Again, I appreciate all you guys being here in the chat. I want to thank Chris Tech, Chris Technician, Tony D, as well as Bernie for coming in here from the Australia. Double J's coming in from India. Tina, thank you very much as far as that goes. And who else do we have in here? I think we only had 5 people here. So, but it's always great having you here in the chat. You guys make the show. I'm just a knucklehead facilitating the broadcast here. All right, folks. You all have a great one. You too, Tina. Thank you for being here. Bye. Have a great Saturday. Yep, we'll see you, Chris. And Chris Technician, as always, Bazanga. And Double J's, catch you later. Take care. You too, Double J's. Thank you, sir. And all the rest. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich, wishing you all have a great Saturday morning. Thank you for being here. I'm here on Twitch at Fireman Rich. I put this over on YouTube, so I'm over on Twitch at Fireman Rich, as well as over there on Twitter at Fireman Rich, where I tote myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. In other words, I like playing on this thing called the internet, and it's always fun doing so. We just had an hour and a half worth of fun. Thank you, guys. All right, you all take care. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care.